What's up, YouTube? Okay, tonight I got a Wi-Fi battle for you guys with my new team. I'm sort of eating my tea at the moment, so bear with me. Okay, let's have a look at the other guys' team to start with. So we've got Floatzel, Rotom, Diggersby, Gardevoir, probably Mega Gardevoir, Talonflame, and Klefki. So Klefki will probably be the lead Pokemon, I presume. Be annoying little prankster set. So I reckon a good matchup for this would be my Magmar, because I can resist his Will-O-Wisp, and it's one of the main things as well. A lot of my pokes probably won't really like Will-O-Wisp that much. So that was sort of my my game plan at the moment. Okay. Also, we will be live streaming again this Saturday. Well, Saturday for most people, but most people know what the normal time is. If you're interested in that, click the links in the description and follow us on Twitch and that sort of thing. Okay, let's get on to the battle. Okay. Having like some... I don't know what I'm eating, anyway, it tastes good. Okay, so as I said, I'm leading with Magmar, and like I thought, they would be leading with Klefki. So he's going to set up a layer of spikes first. Now that tells me the only reason they'd probably do that is because they've got a focus sash, because they know they'd definitely go down to this. I go for overheat anyway, just to do some nice damage on anything that actually swaps into it, just in case. Here, so I was sort of expecting maybe a Thunder Wave, but Klefki goes for a Prankster Light Screen, so that's alright, I guess. I practically get a near free kill on Klefki, which was good because that thing's a real just boring OP pain in the ass Pokemon. Okay, so that's out of the way, which is good. Now I'm expecting something obviously to resist it coming. So Diggersby, there's no way that I'm going to touch this thing at all now with the light screen in my special attack drop. So into Leaf On, because I know it basically stops a lot of its moves, like Earthquake and that sort of thing, and it's not going to like a Leaf Blade at all. Even with an agility up, he's still going to swap out, because I knew that they wouldn't be confident enough to take it out. Into Lawnmower, I go for Leaf Blade just straight away instead of going for a Sword Dance. I was half thinking about it, but I just went for a Sword. I was quite happy with the damage anyway on that, so I thought, oh, I might as well just stay in and go for another one. I have a decent chance of a crit, and I just despise Rotoms. They're so annoying to play against. Although the Lawnmower is pretty cool though. So obviously he was going to go for Will-O-Wisp there. I was half thinking about going into Magmar, but you know, he could have gone for a Thunderbolt. Didn't really want to risk a Parahax at this point in the game, and I was happy to get lots of damage off on Rotom anyway. So into Talonflame, I'm just going to keep going for Leaf Blade. It's not really going to do anything at all. So Leaf On sort of spent at this point in the game. I'm going to go for Double Edge here. I may as well just get some use out of this thing while it's still alive. So that light screen wears off anyways, which is alright. And so Talonflame goes for Sword Dance. That's going to make its pitiful attack not so pitiful anymore. I'm going to go for Double Edge, and that should do some nice damage even though I'm burned, which it does. I was quite happy with that damage. And that burn's probably going to finish me off this turn as well. And Talonflame's got leftovers, which is a real interesting item for it. So Leaf On's going to be going down to that one, but I was happy with that. Dealt lots of damage anyway. Okay, into Bastodon, I know that I can definitely. Well, I know that I could probably take one attack really, really badly, or at least do some recoil damage to Talonflame. Due to my massive defenses. Okay, I get burned, but it does loads of damage to me like I thought it would do. I've got the Citrus Berry there just to get me a little bit more health back, and I know that I can, even with a burn and Stone Edge, with no heavy an attack or anything, I can still take Talonflame out because its defenses are absolutely horrible, and that's 4 times. So that's out of the way, which is good. I'm sort of fodder at the moment for Diggersby. But I thought I might as well, if I try setting up like agility or something, which it may do or may not. Maybe it was scared that I had Earthquake myself, so it just went for Earthquake against me. But I was actually going to go for Stealth Rock there. So, into Magma now. I've got Focus Blast in this thing. It was a bit of a sort of a risky play here for this miss, but it did miss, which was good. And that's definitely going to take Digsby out with a Choice Specs Focus Blast, so that's good. That was, yeah, as I said, that was sort of risky because that could have easily missed. So into Float Tail here, there's no way I'm staying with that, because that's going to have Aquajet or, at the worst, Waterfall. So into Alomomola basically just walls this thing every day of the week. So obviously that's not going to do anything to me at all. I can just wish Toxic this thing all day, which I can easily do. I've used Float Tail a lot, and I know its capabilities and that sort of thing. So obviously they're going to swap out. There's nothing they can actually do at all. Into Rotom Mower again. I saw this one coming, so I just go for Toxic there. And there was no point me going for Scald on Float Tail, because it'd probably have Water Veil and I wouldn't be able to burn it. So that was really my only option there. Okay, so Rotom's Poison, which was good. I just go for Protect, just in case it's got like a sort of Grass move or a Thunderbolt, or... But interesting, it goes for Will-O-Wisp. Maybe thinking that I'd actually swap into another poke, which is a decent idea, I guess, a decent prediction. But I'm going to just stay in here. So I know there's a good chance it's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp again, or a Grass move. So I'm going to go into Magma now. I can resist both of them, even with a little bit of Spikes damage. I don't really care about that. So that's good. That's out of the way. Get a free swap in, and Rotom's going to go down to the Toxic, which is good. So what else has he got left? I think he's got the Float Tail left, and a Gardevoir. Okay, I knew that I probably wouldn't be able to one-shot Mega Gardevoir, which I already knew was going to be Mega. Most people just bring that. But I was happy to do some heavy damage against it. This was a Choice Specs Overheat as well, so it's definitely not a light little hit. So that would do at least 3/4, I was thinking. So I was happy with that. I know Gardevoir would just go for Psychic and probably finish me off. But I was happy with that, because Magma did some nice damage and helped me loads through that battle. Okay, into Kecleon here. Now I could have tried to set up some power up punches, but I thought I might as well just go for the Shadow Sneak straight away in case it was carrying like Focus Blast or something like that, and that should be enough with the Protein ability to take Gardevoir out. Okay, the last Pokemon that he had was Float Tail. I knew that I could wall it easily with Alomomola, so I was pretty comfortable at this point in the match that this thing couldn't do anything to me. So he's going to go for Aquajet, knowing that I've got Shadow Sneak, which is fine. In hindsight, Waterfall probably would have done a lot more, and maybe even got close to killing me. I'm just going to go for Power Up Punch, get an attack boost. It doesn't really matter if I go for Shadow Sneak or not, because I'm not going to be going first at all. So I really like this little Kecleon set I made, though. It's really great, and you can control fighting types coming in too. You can just go for Shadow Sneak, and the funniest one I've seen is someone tried using High Jump Kick against me, and I used Shadow Sneak and they missed. And actually, you know what happens when you miss High Jump Kick? You lose like half your health. That was really funny. Okay. Anyway, so like I could have tried stalling him out a little bit more, but I didn't really mind, because as I said, I still had Big Love Disc here, and he could easily stall this thing out all day, every day, just with Toxic, and he couldn't do anything, even with Crunch and stuff. So I'm pretty sure they forfeited there, so obviously for good reason there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I need to have a drink. Thirsty. So I hope you guys enjoyed my new team. I'm sort of working on some other ones at the moment. I'll get some more battles up. I've been a bit slack with uploads, but I have been a little bit busy and that sort of thing. And sometimes you have that little bit of a burnt out feeling as well. Yeah, that sort of thing. Also, yeah, I also want to remind everyone that my stream is with Lady Crimson is on Saturday, or let me just 3 AM Australian Western Standard Time, so which is Saturday for most people, I guess. So if you want to come and watch that, which lots of people do, it's pretty interesting. What we do is we do Wi-Fi battles against random people out of the little chat on the side. So it's always a pretty interesting 4 hours or so. Sometimes we go for a little bit more than that, but yeah. Anyway, if you're interested, there's a link in the description and some other links and stuff you want to check out as well. That's about all for this video. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. Peace out, guys.